Here are 10 lessons people often learn too late in life. 1. Your ego is a prison, not a palace. People spend decades building and defending their ego, that constructed sense of I tied to a job, status, or belief system. They mistake it for their true self. The late-in-life lesson is that this ego is a cage. As Buddhism teaches, attachment to this false self is the root of suffering. The authentic you, what Jung called the self, is not your list of accomplishments, but the silent, aware presence behind them. Unlearning the ego's demands is the only path to freedom. 2. Time is your only non-renewable resource. You act as if you'll live forever, trading your priceless hours for trivialities. The Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, practiced memento mori, the constant remembrance of death. Not to be morbid, but to create urgency and clarity. Too late, people realized that time was the currency, and they spent it on things that didn't matter. You must guard your time with the ferocity of a soldier guarding a fortress wall. 3. Physical health is the foundation of everything. The body is not a vehicle you can abuse and then trade in. It is the physical manifestation of your life. People sacrifice their health for wealth, then spend that wealth trying to reclaim their health. This is a fool's bargain. As spiritual masters like Sadhguru emphasize, the body is the temple. A disciplined approach to your physical well-being, sleep, nutrition, movement, is not a chore. It is the fundamental act of respecting your own existence. 4. Failure is merely data. Society teaches you to fear failure, to see it as a final judgment on your worth. This is a lie. Failure is simply the world giving you feedback. It is raw, unbiased data on what doesn't work. As a strategist like Machiavelli would appreciate, every loss sharpens your strategy. Jordan Peterson speaks of confronting the dragon of chaos to find the gold. That chaos is often failure. The wise learn to fail, learn, and adapt without being emotionally crushed by the experience. 5. The present moment is the only reality. Most human misery is born from either chewing on the bones of the past or fearing a future that does not exist. The lesson learned too late is that life only ever happens now. This is the core teaching of Alan Watts and countless Zen masters. Your power, your peace, and your very life are contained entirely in the present moment. Obsessing over what was or what might be is to willingly abandon the only field where you can actually live. 6. You can't control events, only your response. People exhaust themselves trying to bend the world to their will. A core tenet of Stoicism is understanding the dichotomy of control. Some things are up to us, most are not. The great late-life realization is that the only true power you have is over your own mind and your reactions. The event itself is neutral. Your judgment of it creates the suffering or the opportunity. Listening is a superpower. In a world of noise, everyone is waiting for their turn to speak. The late-life lesson is that true wisdom and influence come from deep, intentional listening. By truly hearing another, you understand their motives, their fears, and their desires. This is not a passive act. It is an active gathering of intelligence and a demonstration of respect that builds powerful alliances. 8. Your comfort zone is a gilded cage. Growth and comfort are mutually exclusive. The desire for safety and predictability keeps you trapped in a small repeating loop of existence. True life, the hero's journey, happens when you voluntarily step into the unknown. You must confront what you are afraid of. The treasure you seek is almost always hidden in the cave you are most unwilling to enter. 9. Relationships require active cultivation. You assume that love and friendship are self-sustaining. They are not. They are living things that require consistent attention, honesty, and effort. People drift apart through neglect, not malice. The painful late-life truth is that the relationships you took for granted were the most valuable assets you ever had. They must be actively tended to, like a garden. 10. The quality of your life depends on the questions you ask. Too many people live their lives accepting the default answers and assumptions given to them. The profound shift comes when you start asking better questions. Is this belief truly mine? What am I pretending not to know? Does this action align with my deepest values? It is the quality and courage of your questions, not the certainty of your answers, that ultimately forges an authentic and meaningful life. If you resonate with this video, please like and subscribe.